Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Six. Today, the first thing we're going to do, just right off the bat, is unlock Fine Tailoring, if it's possible. Let's see, 200 bucks, knowledge bucks, seems cool to me. And we're going to upgrade our tailor to actually use cloth. Might be worth having like an armor tailor at some point as well, but we are a little bit low on Deuterinos. My next step is, of course, to add in some dudes. Was kind of hoping for more immigrants, but it looks like there's just 3. And I wanted to build a market, if I could, which is under the civics tab, the little wavy guys. Yeah. I don't really have like any like goods that I am distributing, but I think it'll make my dudes happy anyways. Let's see, are the stalls? Okay, they're pretty much the same as the other ones. I could have stalls like here, theoretically speaking. Like if I put this down, this would be enough for only half of an employee. Well, I don't know. I think this ginormous road might be the perfect spot for one as well. Kind of feel a little bit guilty for like filling out this road so much though, because I do think it, let's see. How big is this? This is 10 by 4. So I do think it kind of fucks up the traffic a little bit. When dudes pass over each other, it slows them down. But whatever. Let's see, I think how I've been doing this is I've just been having... Yeah, it'd be the smallest one and having like 4 tiny things. Oh no, these guys are blocked off. I might have it backwards. Yes, I do. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, this should be good enough. So this market will give everyone like a little bit more happiness. And we're probably gonna be sort of plateauing for a little while until we've got more food production, I think. It's like the primary one. I could also start assigning people, I guess, wood, because I have so much wood. But I do think that's a little bit short-sighted. It's really a shame that the stone mine, by the way, is so dog shit. I probably should have picked a place with decent stone deposits instead of a place with clay deposits. I was just kind of hungry for the fertility, but imagine importing food eventually wouldn't be too bad. Oh no, this corner down here is degraded. That's not great. I mean, I don't think it really matters yet, but that is something we'll have to rectify. Kind of have mild regret for building the Giga Janitor, because I definitely think the tiny ones interspersed around the city is just like more efficient because it gives less like travel time. How's the home situation? We've still got plenty. Cool. Yeah, we still have plenty for a while. Oh, here we go. Market has been made. What are they putting in here? Hold up, are the humans allowed to have all these things? No, interesting. But they'll still put the shit in here. Cool. Well, I am going to burn fast and bright, I think, and I am going to allow humans a small amount of wood for their furniture. So I think that'll be cool. We're going to probably be building like another orchard or something down here. So we're going to be having like plenty of extra wood. I think we can tank the sort of wood loss, especially if I go on my way to like harvest this rock over here for my next buildings. Not really sure what I want to build next. To be honest, I think it's just like we're like literally golden for right now. I mean, theoretically speaking, we could unlock a boiler right? I don't know if that would unlock an archery training ground. I don't think I have those unlocked yet. Yeah, no, I'd have to practice soldiering a bunch. One thing I was thinking about doing is maybe having a hunter, because we should have the furniture for it now. We're gonna only want so many hunters anyways, right? Like, let's see, if I just had like a decent sized one here, how much would this cost? 79 furniture, plus if I put like a bajillion of these guys here. Okay, it would take a little bit more than what we have currently. But that is something that could change. Do we have pottery unlocked? That was one thing I kind of wanted to get unlocked as well. Yes, I do not have it unlocked, but now it is. Oh, you can see some of their houses have been improved with like a mild wooden floor. That's so badass. I'm sure the humans are pogging. Let's see. Oh no, they're a little bit pissed off because the food days are so low. That's gonna be fixed. I don't think we even had the orchards like going last year. So when that goes, we'll be set. I probably should find something for the Oddjobbers to do. I guess I can do a terraforming order to fell the trees here. That way, you know, when we build a farm down here, it'll be easier. Plus, it'll keep us upped on that wood, which will be nice. Yeah, I think I'll add in 6 human immigrants as well. Oh, I've become an apprentice. Very cool. Made everyone happier. Though they're also unhappier because I just added a bunch of people to reduce the food days. I wanted to add in a couple more tailors, so it sort of had to be done. I may or may not want to add another weaver as well. Just so we can ramp up the wood production. Or ramp up the clothing production so everyone gets clothes. Because that's sort of the main, like, unhappy factor people have right now. And I think, additionally, I'm going to want to build a road going south. And since I have, like, a little bit of spare Oddjobbers, I think I can get away with having another Jander. If I remember correctly, I just have one workstation and then I have utility A and B. Boom. Yep, this will make sure this area down here is set. I see it's foraging season, so I will add in another 5 immigrants. I know it's a shit ton, but hear me out. With all these extra immigrants, it will basically allow people to harvest the stuff more effectively, which will be nice. So we'll end up like getting more food from the harvesting. Trying to find some of it. Yeah, there's like grain over here that needs to be harvested. In fact, I'm going to add in a few immigrants right now. It's a little bit close to the lines, but that is fine. It'll make the people a little bit unhappy, but we're now up to a whopping 18 Oddjobbers, which is just really friggin' good. I think it's not yet harvest season. I'd like to expand my farms a little bit. I could do another orchard somewhere, I guess. That wouldn't be like too bad. Could do it up in this like little crescent up here. Sort of blend it in with this road, you know? I think that'd be pretty awesome. We just add some trees. It's 99% fertility, which is just like incredible. Expand this one by one. This might fuck the fertility a little bit, but I want to build into the water a little bit as well. And hold up, this is old road. This is not a new road. What the hell am I doing? I could probably add in a couple trees like this. There we go. And I'll trim off everything that's not needed. Perfect. It's going to cost 88 fruit, which is no big deal. It's going to employ 6 farmers, and it's going to provide just like an absolute shitload of trees eventually. Oh my god, this orchard's already done. Dude, that's actually amazing. Yeah, we're going to be like actually set. Once the grain gets harvested, I kind of want to build another grain farm as well. Pretty sure we did so last year, but we're out of grain and the bakers have nothing to do. It's real tragedy. I think I'm going to employ 4 more tailors and 4 more weavers. No, 5 more weavers. Just to re-up on that as well. It's going to use up a lot of cotton, but we can just get like more cotton farmers too. We're just like kind of giga yoking our production out. Down here might be a pretty good spot for market, theoretically speaking. By the way, are they happy with the market they can't use? Oh yeah, they love the market. So it might be nice to build another one of those. In fact, I think I can just copy this one over, right? And I'll just plop this bad boy right here. The cotton has been farmified. Before we go too crazy with it, I'll build another cotton farm. You might have like a little bit of a shortage in the weaver at some point, but in exchange we're getting a decent amount of cotton every year. I mean, it's only costing like 20 cotton, so I could probably even boost it up to have like 3 workers. Yeah, let's freaking go. Well, I can't be boosted this way because I'm gonna want the road. Actually, do I want the road? Never mind. Fuck the road. We can build like a little land bridge or something. There's no reason to spoil this. Where am I gonna put my next grain farm? I guess I could start like using some more space up here, because we're gonna have a shitload of grain as well, right? Yeah, it's got 13 production almost. So I can have just this be extended up here. And I guess I'll schlorp ground over here as well. I want to push it to just be like barely 6 farmers of labor. There we go. So that'll be another farm. And we can just add in like a couple homes up here, I guess. Just to service these guys over here. Probably want a well as well. Just dead center in this area. Not that they like are super far away from water, but even still. So that's gonna be a lot of jobs. I will add in a shitload of human immigrants just to fill those jobs, because we are definitely gonna need them. And they'll hopefully all be done before the end of the year, so that next year we can get the stuff rolling. This is pretty nice. I feel pretty good about how this is going along right now. I think we've like successfully just sort of taken advantage of sort of block structure that we've got going. Is there a degrade over here? There is. Might be worth having another janitor nearby. I don't know if a farm even can degrade, but a subject has become sick. Sickness is tied to your subject's health. In the early game, there's not much we can do except for keep the city clean. Okay, that sucks. One of these fucking immigrants must have brought in a disease. What a bastard. Oh well, this is bound to happen at some point. It's no big deal. So this janitor is in this nice little scooch hole over here, be able to deal with this surrounding area. Obviously, we'll just limit it to 1 Jander. Similarly here, just the 1 Jander will do. Perfectly fine. We're still good on wood as well, which is nice. How's speaker stand access? Still pretty good. Definitely think a speaker stand could go right up here. Just keep the services replicating. I think I can have like a delivery man working in the wood warehouse as well. Like how the guy just barely made it home and fucking fell in the doorway. It's kind of really foul. Reminds me of one of those like Dead Space monsters in the like first game, those like dudes with like the fungus lungs or whatever. They just like stink up some rooms. It's like literally like that. He's just stinking up the room with his white shimmer, infecting all of his cohorts. Very rude of him to do that thing. Did my grain farm get finished? Yep, it is getting finished as we speak. Wonderful. There's just a shitload of wood as well. I think I need to add in, yeah, a couple more human immigrants just to work this thing. We barely have enough odd jobbers. Or I think part of it is, yeah, this Jander is being overemployed. Whoops. Well, that's not too bad. I think I kind of want to allow humans a little bit more access to the wood, because we are so fucking turbo yoked on it anyways. Wait a second, why does it say not everyone has housing? Excuse me? I mean, it doesn't say there's any homeless. I think it's just taking a little bit for them to catch up. It's probably those 2 immigrants, they haven't been assigned a home yet. Oh man, Mouts is really scary. I think all the areas nearby are like completely occupied by NPCs. Blastistan has an army of 178 people. My brother in Christ, what the fuck is with these NPCs around? Holy shit. Is there not a neutral territory remaining? Looks like there's some like in the corner over here that I won't be able to grab. That's very not great. Fuck, well, unfortunately there's no universe where I can take out Kenis or Blastistan, so we're probably going to be boxed in for a little while. Oh man, that's really scary. I kind of figured, I know in the old patch that I played, how it was like most of the lands were neutral and the NPCs didn't do anything. It's actually minorly terrifying. Oh no, there's a... That's extremely not good. There is a drought. Hopefully it's one of those droughts where it like rains shortly thereafter. It doesn't just like fuck my crops up. I think they turned up the drought RNG. There's been so many droughts this playthrough. Excuse me, why is there 2 people working in this market? There should be 1 person. Same thing over here. I could probably export some of the spare wood actually. I think I will do that. It's not like the greatest, but it'll serve as like a little bit of a release valve so that, hold up, excuse me, price cap, minimum price I'm willing to sell the resource for. Obviously that would be 16. Export when your warehouse is above 95%, okay. This is more complicated than the previous one. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I could like trade these dudes like specifically. Let's see. So if I talk to Kenis and I offer them wood 1,000 and in exchange I get stone or maybe metal. Metal would be pretty cool to have. Okay, obviously they would be insulted by that. Fuck, do I even want metal? Maybe I could go for armor instead. Or weapons. How much does a weapon cost? 788 denarii. Okay, well, This is worth 25k. Yeah, there we go. This would be a pretty even trade. They'd get a little bit more than I would get. Oh, perfect. They liked it. I guess I'll open up a chest to store the Warhammers. Dude, I'm so pogged. When these fucking raiders come, they're gonna get fucked. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can use some Warhammers. Oh, you can't use a shield if you use a Warhammer. There we go. I'm absolutely pogging like crazy. Oh, look at that. It's going. That's so badass. My first trade. We're still full on wood, but we're starting to export some as well. Just letting the warehouse workers just grab the wood that's just been lying on the ground. You can see dudes like coming in and slurping it. Oh, and the rains came, and the moisture's come back. The moisture's not come back. I guess trees are less vulnerable to the moisture. That's kind of sucky. No, wait, now the rains have come back. Wait, what? No. Okay. I misunderstood. Moisture doesn't come back if it's been fucked. Oh, that's so tragic. This is gonna be a rough year for us. On the positive side, there is no positive side. The drought just fucked us in the ass. Just is what it is. I mean, it could be worse. We could have gotten like a super drought. A good proportion of our stuff is trees anyways. It looks like we are kind of stalling on grain as well, which is probably not going to be improved this year because of the stuff. The drought. Just is what it is. I'm going to add in some immigrants either way though, because it's harvest season, lads. They're mining the vegetables as I talk. I think we need to upgrade our science next. I'm going to add a couple immigrants and then add in a couple immigrants to the labs. And since we have so many odd jobbers, I might as well get them to work doing something. I guess I will, get them to work building the mega road. I'm just gonna, like, basically ghetto copy it over, so I don't have to think about it too much. Then this is a 14 by 22 because it's one of the big rotors. And it goes 4 blocks off the beaten path. No, 5 blocks off the beaten path here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Extremely nice. So that'll be the continuation of this mega block structure. It probably is also time to build the pottery building as well. I wonder where I should put it. Probably behind this restaurant, I think. And by restaurant, I mean lavatory. Pretty much the opposite of a restaurant. Obviously, this place is going to have walls. Obviously, I'm going to build it out of stone, so that the humans working here are like relatively happy. And I think just having like a place like this should be good. We might go like kind of buck wild with it. Because it literally only takes stone and wood, so there's no reason not to. Oh yeah, this is a perfect little building. I mean, it's a little bit congested, don't get me wrong, but it's 100% efficiency, room for 54 workers, and most of its walls are already handled by other buildings. So only the ceiling and some of the walls really need to get built. Imagine they'll plaster over some of these wooden walls like a stone facade or something. If you're really comfy like pottery place for them to work at. Which will synergize greatly with the clay diggers. In fact, there should probably be a warehouse. Kind of think it could be right across the street, because there's no reason to have it any other way. Guess I will just do that. It could be one wider. Actually, hold up. That doesn't make sense when I could just have it like this. The isolation's a little bit fucked because of this janitor, but I could always actually extend it out by one. It's gonna make the janitor more isolated as well, which is a good thing. No, it doesn't sound like a good thing, but it is a good thing for buildings. Means less inclement weather coming in. There we go. A nice little warehouse to store all the things. It'll make it where our clay is sort of full up, which will be awesome. There's again a grain shortage, unfortunately, but there's not really too much we can do about it. I think our next big step is going to be to make a metal smelter and sort of start importing ore, which means we're going to need to balance our exports somehow. How much does it even cost to unlock the technology? It'd be under refining, right? Yeah, we also need a charcoaler, I think. So these both cost 120. We could potentially do the brewery as well, though I don't know if booze is a great export in this game. What would a upgraded bakery cost? Iron. Not great. I think another market should be somehow placed up here. This road is too tiny to have one, obviously. Maybe? I mean, people could walk through the center, but I don't know if non-employees are allowed to walk through the center. Kind of think the answer is no. So it'd be cool if we could figure out... First of all, I'm just gonna activate planning mode real quick. So obviously we're gonna have the 4 speaker stands just because it's a valuable asset. We could theoretically put a market up here. It would buy into the fertile land, but this is sort of the place to put it, you know? Prime real estate. What if I instead found a way to put it near... I mean, there's gonna be statues in these little zones to a little plaza near the center. I guess the market just has to be, first of all, I think 2 potters should be good enough. And this place is gonna have clay and pottery. And do you guys use... They do not use wood. Cool. I want to deactivate this place real quick. It doesn't instantaneously get rid of the potters. Oh well. Hopefully that their migration to that job hasn't fucked any of my other jobs. It fucked the tailor. I don't really care if the tailor is underemployed though, because that just lets us build up some fabric. God, that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, the market. I guess I just have to build one up here. Or down here. Or over here. I could build it over here, I guess. I would put it not in the fertile zone. Ooh. Spring sale on now? Are you joking? Why is it giving me notifications for something I already know about? Okay, I could put it like this. I don't know if, oh yeah, it needs to be one out. Weirdly enough. Okay, never mind. With this little extra nugget, it probably should be accessible. Do I have a big food stand that's sort of the same way? Yeah, surely it'll work. I think this will be fine. This market, for some crazy reason, tried to have 2 merchants, even though the workload was 1.05 or some shit. Not a good look, I will say. That's not good. We're actually, not producing enough food for my people. I mean, it is summer, so theoretically speaking, we're gonna be supplementing this with wild food, but that is incredibly not great. Does that include bread and grain? Not 100% sure. We'll have to wait until the end of this harvest season to really get a good picture. Don't think there's any other food nearby. Oh, you know what? I think now's the time to build the hunter, after all. This will give me meat and leather. They wander off the side of the map, so this definitely needs to be sort of in this area near the potter. In fact, I think literally right next door should be good. I don't think it needs to be super big. Mainly because the efficiency of the hunters go down as there's more hunters. I mean, you know, I'm a little bit greedy. I think I'll get more hunter capabilities, and then I can just have the utilities be in this little corner here. Oh, there really needs to be a lot of utilities. Okay, one table will go away. This like this. And put a little table next to each of these guys. That's still not enough utilities. Holy fucking crap, dude. Well, I have two options. I can expand the building, or I can subtract a table. I kind of want to just subtract a table. I think that's the simplest, cleanest solution. Dude. That's so rude. Can I have like a tiny butcher table? I can. Okay. Here we go. Well, that's good enough, I guess. Room for 19 hunters. We'll add in to the labor greatly. Somehow we have negative odd jobbers, which is not great. Oh, the potter, of course. Is there any other place it's got auto-employ? Maybe, this new market? No. Must have built like a speaker stand or something. I'll remove janitor. Okay, we're back to equilibrium. Okay, we've produced more than we consumed. It was just the one drought that really fucked things up for us. It's pretty amazing. Now we should be producing bread over time. It's really quite the balancing act we've got. I think in a couple years, when this fruit orchard is complete, I think we're gonna be like golden on food for the for the interim period. Especially with the addition of the hunter. I like how the hunter starts with like 3 jacked bones. Obviously, I'm gonna have 1 hunter. Oh my god, that dude is a friggin' master. Just grabbed a bird and it's turned into bones. Where the fuck did he go next? I've got to watch him. He fucking zoomed. Is he actually like hunting shit on the oh no, he went to listen to the news. He knows I'm watching. I don't think he actually killed one of these birds. No, yeah, he is zooming off the map. This is a really good spot for him. I think it might be worthwhile just to build out the road a little bit. Just create like a fucking launch strip for this guy. Yep, he's brought in, I don't know what the fuck he brought in. Oh, a sheep. Actually fantastic. Yeah, I think on that note, we can end the episode here. We've become Apprentices. We've secured some weapons for the lads in the training yard. They're becoming stronger by the day. It takes like 100 days to train, but they should be getting, like, it's been a while since we've added them or started training them up. Can I see in the like tab what their training's at? Let's see, melee training 97%. Let's fucking go. Yeah, they're actually all set. In addition to that, we built pottery, hunter, many other buildings. We've mostly been focused on filling out the buildings that I've built up, and it's probably going to be like my mid-term goal for a while, getting like 30 potters, 20 hunters, all the bakery dudes and the weaver dudes and the tailor dudes. If we can set that up properly, it's going to be great. We're going to have just like a nice little dense hub of production. And then I think at some point during this, we also need to just get a continuous export going so that the iron ore can be imported so that we can get metal and really start getting everything upgraded. But that'll be a tale for another time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Songs of Six. Goodbye!